Good afternoon, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning Dopey, our deep yet often shallow dive into the daily reflections. My name is David, and I don't know if I mentioned this. Did you see how, I put up the clickbaity stuff about Kanye West, and then Kanye West came out against the Jews? Isn't that wild? Should I read comments? You guys can't answer me. I'm going to read comments. I'm going to read some comments, and then we're going to get to today's daily reflection. And as you know, we're 10 days away from this thing. 10 days away, my friends. 10 days away of the end of Good Morning Dopey. Howie was supposed to come tomorrow. I don't think we're going to do it. Who knows when Howie will come back. Will the beach come back to Good Morning Dopey? Only time will tell. I'm going to read some comments. Juanita L. just write, I'm inspired and thankful for the work you're doing for us dopeheads. Thanks, Juanita. Wormhole Farms says, Hakuna Matata. Amy Hopler Mitchell is hoping me and Howie have a reunion. Catherine Collins likes Kung Fu Panda. Jeremy Dushel, he told me how to pronounce his name, Jeremy, I'm sorry. He likes the Kung Fu Panda thing too. Garrett Gilroy, aka Sloppy Jones, says, prayer alone won't keep me sober. Been there and done that. Found myself stoned or hungover or both doing my prayers. And this is the one I did with Aaron. Doing my prayers, praying for the desire to stop. Keep the camera focused on that pretty young lady next time, please. All right, I think enough of this. And then Brady Peck likes that I said, yo, I heard they have that crazy shatter up in there. Thought that was funny. Thank you, Brady. All right, well, I feel good. Life is good. There's exciting things on the horizon. The return of the beach will happen. Today is October 20th. Solace for confusion. Obviously, the dilemma of the wanderer from faith is that of profound confusion. He thinks himself lost to the comfort of any conviction at all. He cannot attain, in even a small degree, the assurance of the believer, the agnostic, or the atheist. He is the bewildered one. That's the wanderer from faith, is the bewildered one. The concept of God was one that I struggled with during my early years of sobriety. The images that came to me, conjured from my past, were heavy with fear, rejection, and condemnation. Then I heard my friend Ed's image of a higher power. As a boy, he had been allowed a litter of puppies, provided that he assume responsibility for their care. Each morning, he would find the unavoidable byproducts of the puppies on the kitchen floor. That's the poop. Despite frustration, Ed said he couldn't get angry because that's the nature of puppies. Ed felt that God viewed our defects and shortcomings with a similar understanding and warmth. I've often found solace from my personal confusion in Ed's calming concept of God. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Dog shit is our character defects. We are all like dog shit. We are all like dog shit. What is God's will, right? I mean, sometimes I think about God's will being like, if I'm getting drugs, that's God's will for the day. If I'm sober, that's God's will. If I walk the dog, it's God's will. If I cook dinner, it's God's will. But in reality, I talked to an old sponsor of mine who said that God's will only happens when one is serving God. And that sponsor was a total atheist. So when I'm doing the next right thing, that's God's will. When I'm asking God to show me direction, that's God's will. Am I uncomfortable in talking about God? Yes. So let's just say that God's will is the next right thing, and the next right thing is doing something that can have good in it. You know, just keep it simple. Although, is it good if you're supporting some heroin dealer and they have to take care of their family by selling heroin? I don't know. Maybe. That's when it becomes confusing again. But, I mean, the good news is that it's October 20th, And we only have 10 of these left to go. I heard somebody at my meeting talking about the 24-hour book. Maybe we'll do the 24-hour book next year. No chance. Zero chance. We're going to do something else, but it will not be a spiritual reflection on the daily again. This was fun, though. And I appreciate everybody sticking around and watching and being a part of this, and I hope you guys have a great day. Please leave comments. It definitely makes my life better when you leave comments. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong, and toodles. I didn't curse, so I can check off the monetization that says there's no cursing. Have a wonderful day, Dopey Nation, and we'll see you next time.